Louisiana beer reviews. Dos Equis Lager Especial. Crafted in Mexico since 1897 to commemorate the arrival of the 20th century. We're going to look at a canned version today. I've done a review of this before, but I did the bottle version. Dos Equis, or 2 X's, or actually 20 is what it was supposed to be, has been out since 1897, but this version, the special lager, actually was introduced in 1984 for the US market. The original Dos Equis was the Ambar, the Vienna lager. It's a Heineken International brand these days. Cerveceria Cuauhtémoc Moctezuma is Heineken. It's brewed in Mexico. The beer is 4.3% alcohol. That's the same as Milwaukee's Best. Gets a poor rating on Beer Advocate. The Bros score it 4. A 6 out of 100 on Rate Beer. However, they give it a 47 out of 100 for the style, and an average score on the Beer and Me. Don't think I've ever actually had this out of the can. I would like to get the Ambar in a can, but I haven't seen any 24-ounce or otherwise single cans available. So I'll probably have to buy a 12-pack of the Ambar, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, but there's so many other beers I want to buy to check out. But I'll probably buy the 12-pack. Okay, thick. Now, when I was at the grocery, at the gas station, they said this was new. The 24-ounce can. It said new Dos Equis now in a 24-ounce can. So, thick white head, clear straw appearance with a few streaming bubbles. And I had this in the freezer. It's going to warm up so fast, though. I mean, we're in the mid-90s here, or low to mid-90s. I checked the thermometer under the porch. It was saying about 94. So. The aroma is kind of a pungent grain. I guess that would be barley malt and corn. It doesn't even smell that different from Milwaukee's Best. You know, they're same ABV. The flavor is same thing. Barley malt and indistinguishable grains, which I presume is corn. Doesn't have that flinty rice taste that you get with Budweiser. The mouthfeel is light and watery, and the finish is dry. It's refreshing here in this heat. And the drinkability is very, very high. I could just gulp the whole thing down, the whole 24 ounces down in seconds, really. Don't have much lacing staying around, and the head died out pretty quickly. It really does remind me of Milwaukee's Best, and it looks like Keystone Premium the way the head died out. It does. You get a can of the red Keystone, which we can't get in Louisiana anymore, but if you get a can of that, you pour it in, it'll make a big head, and then it'll just go go right away. You know, have the same color. Really a very similar aroma and flavor. So this is very similar to those two beers that I described, and but it's priced at a much higher price point. So I can't really recommend it as far as being a good value, because I mean, why pay? It was $12.99 for a 12-pack of the cans and that Beers of Mexico variety pack that Heineken sells, and this was like $269 or $279 for the 24 pack, 24 ounce. So they price it pretty high, just because it's Dos Equis. People consider it a specialty brand. I mean, you know, the public. But on the other hand, it would go well if you're at a Mexican restaurant. It would go well with, you know, Mexican food. I think it's not as good as Tecate. It's probably about the same as the Ambar, maybe. Yeah, it's got some little bite to it. You know, when you drink it down, and you pick up a little slight bitterness there to round it out. It actually kind of tastes a little better as it warms up. I wouldn't want to drink it too warm, but it seemed like a few little flavor notes come out. Little sourness and that bite. And even the aroma maybe improves a little bit. But I'd give it a B. It's good, but that's about all you can say about it. It's good beer, if you don't factor in the elevated price that they charge. So, bon temps roulé. This is a relatively good beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana and partake in the heat.